Welcome back, Huskies, to episode 5 of this season's Highland News.
Today, we'll be previewing spring sports, the upcoming musical, and highlighting some of our new student teachers.
With winter sports coming to a close and the spring season just starting, let's talk to some of our athletes to see how they're feeling about the upcoming season.
Today we'll be talking about upcoming spring sports, what some athletes think about it, and some opinions from the seniors. First up with soccer.
How do you feel about the upcoming soccer season and it being your last?
I'm very excited for this season to start, and I am very sad that it's my last season.
How do you want to be remembered after this season?
I want to be remembered as the best soccer team that has stepped foot in a few years.
What advice do you have for underclassmen?
I'd say just give it your best, show up, show out. It's our seniors' last year, so we need to make it a good one for them.
Now on to track.
Based on your accomplishments from last track season, what are your goals for this season?
So my track goals for this season are obviously to get back to the blue oval, continuously to place at meets, and to hopefully get some new PR times from last year.
How does it feel to be a freshman on the track team?
It's different from middle school.
What are you doing to be a better hurdler?
Right now I'm working towards 3-stepping.
Now on to golf.
How do you feel about having a sister going to state last year?
It's pretty cool.
And what are you doing to reach those standards?
I'm practicing with her on our simulator.
How does it feel to be a freshman golfing with upperclassmen?
It's a little scary, but it's also good because I'm going to learn a lot of new things.
Emerson, since you went to state last year, what are you doing to achieve those goals again?
We're going to show up to practice and we're going to put in the work.
Adeline, what is some advice you could give the underclassmen since you went to state last year?
Yeah, I would say just go out, try it. I know I went out my freshman year just for fun. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, and I think everyone else was in the same boat, and we ended up going to state last year, which was so much fun. So I would say just go out, try new things, and maybe you'll find a passion for it.
That concludes today's segment. Now, wishing the best luck to all the upcoming sports.
I'm glad to see that our athletes have a positive outlook on the upcoming season. Now, let's learn some more about our student teachers.
Hello, my name's Sawyer.
My name's Erica.
And my name's Hannah.
For today, we'll be interviewing some student teachers on why they chose their career path.
What's your field of study?
I study Spanish and secondary education, and I also study English as a second language, ESL, K through 12.
So why did you choose to become a Spanish teacher?
Both of my parents are teachers, and my mom taught English abroad for a while, and so she picked up a bunch of love for language and culture, and she just passed that on to me when I was a kid. So they always taught me the importance of education and also of learning about things that are different from where you grew up and the things that you know.
So what were your thoughts when you were assigned to Highland?
I was honestly kind of nervous because I went to a really big school in a big city, but coming here, I've loved the small class sizes, getting to know not only like every single student's name that I teach, but also knowing what they're interested in, what sports they play, and really building relationships with them.
So what grade level are you wanting to teach and why?
I really like Spanish 1. So the grade for that depends a little bit because in Iowa City you teach Spanish 1 to 8th graders. I also like Spanish 2. Once you get into Spanish 4, it gets to be more real world, like work stuff. And I feel like you guys have to think about work enough already. So I like when we can do the lower levels. There's a lot more games and opportunities for expression.
So what are your plans after graduation?
Well, I'll get my teaching license in May, and then in August I'm going to teach English in Colombia for 2 years with the Peace Corps, which is a program through the U.S. federal government. But you don't even have to have a background as a teacher to go teach English abroad. There's placements in Asia, Africa. I obviously chose South America because I love speaking Spanish and I love learning about the culture. But it's really cool. It's for anyone. All you need is a bachelor's degree, and I would really recommend applying.
I'm here with Miss K. Miss K, what's your field of study?
English language arts.
Why did you choose to be a language arts teacher?
I think that with especially English language arts, there's a big focus obviously on reading and writing. And I think with writing, it's really important to effectively communicate, even with anything that a student decides to do with their life or whatever they want to do after graduation. That's what they want to do, and I think they always have to communicate. And with reading, I think reading is particularly special, and being able to expose students to stories that they may be able to see themselves in a positive light in, or maybe able to see a different experience other than their own.
What do you think of Highland now?
I feel very fortunate to be placed at Highland High School. I think that this community that everyone has here with the students, with each other, and the teachers, it's just an amazing thing to witness, and it's an amazing opportunity that I've been able to have to get to know the students, the faculty, the staff, everybody. It's been great to be completely submerged into this experience. And
What grade level are you in to teach and why?
I haven't really decided yet. I really like certain aspects about middle school, and I really like certain aspects about high school, but just as long as I have a good community around me and I'm able to teach and foster learning, I'll be happy.
We wish the best for our student teachers. Now let's learn more about the musical.
We will be talking a little bit about the musical.
I'm here with musical and choir director, Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter, when is this spring musical?
The spring musical is on March 28th and 29th.
How would someone get into see this?
So the show starts at 7, but doors open at 6:30. So you would arrive at the school, purchase your ticket, and then have a seat anytime after doors open.
Following that, how is this musical fundraised?
This musical is funded by the general education account that we have with the school, and that pays for the licensing for us to be able to put on the show, and it also pays for our scripts and the media that we use in our show kit. And our choreographers are also paid through the school. As far as like set and props and costumes and stuff, the music boosters take a large chunk of that. And we also get really lucky and get donations. Like for instance, this year we were donated like several hundred seashells, and set pieces we already had pre-made. So some years are better than others. We get a lot of charitable donations. So.
I'm currently here with a member of this year's spring musical, Kale 30 Acre. Kale, can you tell me what your role is in this musical?
I'm King Triton.
What do you do?
Well, basically I swing this giant trident all around, and I'm the father to the main character, Ariel.
What rituals do you use to get ready for your performance?
Well, really, I just read the script. That's mainly it.
All right, thank you.
I'm here with backup dancer Angel Avendano. Angel, how many dances are you in the musical?
I'm in all 4 dances.
Was it harder or easy for you to learn these dances?
I say it was pretty easy because I've been in a couple of quinceañeras, and they pretty much taught me how to dance.
What is your favorite dance that you've done so far in the musical?
Probably have to say human stuff.
What does that dance consist of?
We do a kick line, jazz square, and we dance like birds.
And that's a wrap on our story on this year's spring musical. Good luck to the cast and crew. We can't wait to see what's next.
We hope to see you March 28th or March 29th to support the musical.
Now for some events. The 19th through the 23rd is spring break. Coming back, the 24th, there's a meet at Columbus Junction. It's co-ed. The 27th, the boys have a meet at Washington. The 31st, the boys have a meet at West Burlington, Notre Dame. That's all.
Thanks for tagging along. I hope you learned something new. Have a good rest of your day. And remember, Huskies have spirit.